How do you like Mexico?
Seems a very big and interesting place.
Yes.
I heard pretty much about Mexico. Unfortunately, within my traveling all over the world, I haven't had the chance to visit Mexico up till now. Now I have the chance and I'm happy.
The Mossad is one of the best intelligence agencies in the world. What makes it so efficient, and what is its role in Israel's survival?
I would say that the people that are working in Mossad are the secretaries of the organization, which means that each one of them feels that the security of Israel and the security of the Israelis is really lying on each one's shoulders. Everybody is very much committed, everybody is very much serious about what he's doing, and everybody is feeling that he really has a contribution to the security of Israel. This is, for me, the first and most important part of the answer. I think that security means two things. It means intelligence, good intelligence, that afford you to know in advance what kind of threats you might be facing, and of course, a very efficient and relevant reaction force, which is the IDF. So I think that the combination of the very good intelligence capabilities of the Israeli intelligence, together with the efficiency of the Israeli defense forces, brings about 60 years of, or more than 60 years of success, protecting the country on a daily basis from many, many, many types of enemies.
How did you get to serve in the Mossad?
As everything in our life, I got to serve in Mossad in a kind of, I would say, coincidence. I was in the army. I was a commander of a tank battalion. I left the army, and somebody heard about me, asked me if I'd like to examine myself for a very luxurious and prestigious service. I didn't know that this is the Mossad. I tried a 1 year long process of aptitude test, and finally I got inside.
Now there is a lot of talk about the Gaza war and the role of the Prime Minister and of Benjamin Netanyahu, that he could avoid it, he could not. What do you think?
I think that as long as Hamas, on one hand, does not accept any possibility of peace with Israel, any possibility of recognition of Israel, and at the very same time getting more and more long-range and medium-range rockets and missiles, and waiting for an opportunity to put Israel into a kind of, I would say, unpleasant security situations.
What do you need to be a good spy?
Well, as I told you, the secret is the people. We are looking for intelligent people, very flexible, very social, very quick, with very quick reactions. Everybody who passed the operational course of Mossad, the operational 2 years of training of Mossad, is intelligent, is quick, is sharp, is strong, he can bear pressures. Of course, we are having the best people of Israel.
What are the main challenges related to Israel's intelligence today?
I think that number one challenge of Israel by now and in the last couple of years is Iran. Iran is a huge, very, I would say, very capable country with a large population of scientists like Israel. They are building up a huge apparatus of military and security forces. They are saying that Israel is their number one enemy. They have long-range missiles from a very advanced type. They have possibility to produce a nuclear weaponry or a nuclear device. So for Israel, for sure, Iran is the number one challenge. The number two challenge in my eyes is the different types of the modern terrorism. We're speaking about ISIS, which is not a direct threat to Israel, but we're speaking about Hamas that we already mentioned. We speak about Hezbollah, which is a huge organization sponsored and built and trained by Iran with a huge arsenal of rockets and missiles. And the last one is, of course, is the political, I would say, geopolitical challenge of the Middle East. The Middle East is dismantling. There is no Syria anymore. There is no Iraq anymore. There is no Yemen anymore. There is no Libya anymore. And Israel has to live in this area. And of course, we have to understand what is going on around us and to find a way that we can propose the world to help the Middle East to restabilize itself again.
What can Israel offer to the world in terms of terrorism based on its experience?
First and foremost, today there is no anymore division between the front and the back. Everything is in front, everything is in the back, because the terrorist organizations are using cyber for many purposes. Israel is offering two main areas. Israel is very good in cybersecurity, how to protect yourself from possible penetration of your enemy. And Israel is very good in cyber intelligence, which is mean how to use the modern media and the modern social networking and all these kind of things in order to collect information which is relevant for you.
Are there any secrets left for intelligence to find, or everything is on the internet? Because it seems everything is on the internet.
Well, I would say that it is correct that today 80% of the information that you're looking for is one way or another, either on the internet or in the cellular networking. But there are still 20% of old classical methodologies of collection that you need to 20% more or less that you need to operate.
Some people express their doubts about sharing information with Israel with the United States. What do you think?
I think that no matter who is the president of the United States, the intelligence community of the US and the intelligence community of Israel are very, very, very important partners for each other. Israel for the Americans for Israel, and you should keep it as strong as possible.
What do you think of the new Trump administration?
I think that it's still very new, and I think that we have to learn what's going on in Washington. I think that some of the people, as General McMaster, the guy that is now the National Security Advisor, are very serious people with a lot of security background. State Department is a very important organ in the U.S. administration. General Mattis, the Minister of Defense.
What about Mexico?
To be very frank with you, I'm an expert for Islamic terrorism. I'm less expert for, let us say, South American, Central American terrorism. Islamic terrorism is everywhere. So whenever you see drug traffic, you need to be sure that there are no connection between drug traffickers and terrorists. So in that respect, Mexico is a very important country because it's bordering the US.